taken down below in a cascading manner for training the district level functionaries. Mainly, ये नीचे कहाँ से जाता है? There are mainly 5 training objectives. In the day's deliberations ahead of us, we will sensitize you and all the central government institutions and the state government functionaries who are here on the disease itself, what is known as novel coronavirus disease. We'll explain the strategic approach for managing COVID-19, describe the key interventions aligned with this strategic approach, demonstrate the key skills that's required for this, and at the end we will discuss the next steps to be followed to take it up to the district level. So the training objective number 1 is sensitize trainers from central government institutions, states and UTs about the novel coronavirus disease. At the end of this training session, what we expect is you have enough knowledge about this disease as far as possible. See, this disease is new. It's fast spreading globally. There are a lot of critical unknown factors with this disease. But what all materials is now available, the experts who will describe this disease to you has enmassed or accumulated all that knowledge and will talk to you on the disease emergence, its epidemiology, its transmission, and how to contain further spread of this disease in the country. We'll try to fill the knowledge gaps. Some gentleman was asking a question right now. Please wait for the end of each session to answer your queries. So we'll try as much as possible to fill the knowledge gaps and for you to practice the important skills. Now for this disease, we have followed a scenario-based approach. The strategic approach for each of these 4 scenarios will be described to you in detail. First phase we have already undergone, or still we are going to get some, that is travel related cases coming from abroad and reported in various parts of India. Local clusters or local transmission of COVID-19. And if you are not able to contain it, we will have community-wide transmission. So we'll also be describing the strategic approaches for community-wide transmission of the disease. And lastly, we touch upon if India becomes endemic for this disease, for which there is a probability, what we are supposed to do. Now, when we talk of the approach, we align our key interventions with this approach on mainly 6 areas of concern, that is surveillance, including surveillance at point of entry, contact tracing, contact listing and contact tracing, laboratory surveillance, and laboratory support for clinical diagnosis, infection prevention control, clinical case management, and risk communication and community engagement. So for each of these strategic interventions, we'll describe how we modulate these interventions. Along with the technical or clinical knowledge or epidemiological knowledge we'll be imparting to you, there are certain sets of skills which needs to be practiced. And before leaving this room, you should be very sure that you know how to do it. I'm sure many of you sitting here had attended the Ebola training workshop where we had done this practice in great detail, but we'll repeat it, mainly focusing on infection prevention control practices, donning and doffing of personal protective equipments, and sample collection, packaging, and transportation. So the Fifth objective is to scale up for similar trainings at state district level. You all are expected to carry this training, the knowledge and skills assimilated here, to further cascade this training at state and district level in a very time-bound manner, so that we are not keep wanting, people are not aware of what COVID is in this country. And comprehensive and more oriented towards operational level, so that they know what exactly to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.